Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. The Queen is reporting live from Gag City. Now, who wants to play with Nicki? Who wants to play with me? Let's go. Every Friday is pink. I was going to fall back, but no, I shan't. Ha, ha. Who the hell ass was that me singing the ha? How hard was it to do that? Oh, y'all must not know. Now, remember, you guys are gonna have to do that, okay, guys? Please make sure you have the right key, pitch, tone, everything, okay? Key, pitch, tone. Okay. Now, let me see. Okay. Now I can. Hey guys, how are you? All right, let's go. Now, did I lie? Did I lie about how addictive press play was going to be? Like that song is air candy. Like Future did his motherfucking big one. As always, ATL Jacob did his motherfucking big one. As always. The Barbs doing their motherfucking big ones. As always. And so yeah, imagine. No. You can't. You can't do that. Not on my watch, not on anyone's watch. We won't rewrite history. Okay? We will remain standing in the truth, the true history. And we will never forget it. Okay. My darlings, how are you? I can't believe you guys are still here. Y'all waited for me. Thank you. I'm texting, obviously. But what I mean when I say the Barbs are so powerful, how the fuck y'all be having people so perturbed? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, why all of a sudden they done locked me out my StationHead account. I couldn't get on. Now, why was my Wi-Fi having an issue with StationHead when I had been tweeting y'all for, you know what I'm saying? I have no issue until I said I was finna. I mean, thank you, Nicki taught me for buying an album. If there's one thing about the Barbs, and they said Papa needed new pair of shoes. And shout out to Lil Tunchi. He always gets Papa Bear the most beautiful things, very stylish. I have never seen, and I had a whole Fendi collection. There's this Fendi coat that he got for Papa Bear. And the baby, this boy looks so cute in his coat. Yo, the boy. Yeah, you know what that mean. They all gonna be, it's going, as soon as they gonna be posting them. Um, but I was like, Papa Bear, he think he is just Mr. Papa Bear, child. And, and, he looks so handsome and sweet. But what I was saying is, I had a whole Fendi collection. I never told y'all this. This is a little bit odd, but yeah, I remember when I had my Fendi Prince One collection, right? And yeah, why I saved the kids stuff, and I was like, when I have my child, I'm gonna make sure they can say they had mama first Fendi collection line. And why I still got it in my closet. He ain't never wore not one piece. And then what would happen is, if you would, as babies, they outgrow stuff so fast. So I was like, yes. Well, so technically, anyway, there's still a coat that was from my Fendi collection for the kids, and it's still something that Papa can still grow into. So I'm excited about that. And in the meantime, Tunchi, Little Wayne, bought him the perfect coat, the perfect size. I don't know how, but they got the perfect size, but it's a fly fucking coat. Lavender Rochelle said we need a closet tour. Well, you know what? I must say, mostly everything was able to fit in there. Um, and neatly and nicely and beautifully. But y'all know what I'm about to say. It's still, even with a closet that huge, there are still certain things that can't even, fit in that closet. But I'm grateful. Um, the closet that I have now is about the same size of the studio apartment that my family had to live in. I tell you guys, at one point we had to live in the basement of our house. Um, and I always think about that when I walk in that closet, being thankful of the being thankful of those things in the sense that I knew even as a kid that was not feasible. And and that's what's dope. But yeah, they did their thing. I'm not gonna lie. So the closet right away, which I didn't expect, the closet right away was packed really beautifully. But the closet itself, as you guys could see, and even like when Tay saw it in person, he was like, "Oh, it is way bigger than it looked on the post that I did." Um, it really looks like like a luxury boutique. And you know how sometimes as a person, no matter what stage you are in life, you have something that you do for you that maybe other people wouldn't understand, but it's like your own personal, race or accomplishment or goal, in your head. And and that's kind of one of those things for me because nowhere ever could, you know, I, nowhere obviously would have a closet that would be big enough. And it was so many things that I was able to see again. Like, actually see again. And sometimes you see things and you be like, oh, wow. Like, it could bring back a memory and, you know, um, I won't even get started about like costumes and outfits and stuff like that. The truth is, I used to try to save all of that stuff, but it's just it's impossible. It's impossible. So I can't wait to do something special with some things. Um, what girl? Boom! Where are the Pink Friday wigs at Roman's revamp? Thank you, Taboo Baby, too, for buying a CD. I was selling CD. If you're new here, the Barbs know this is my sob story. Whenever I went to buy albums, I tell them I used to sell, but they know it's true, that I used to have to sell my CDs out of the back of my car, out of my trunk. And shout out to all the Africans that used to hold me down, even though they did not want to buy my mixtape because they had no clue. Like, and no one had any clue who the fuck I was, and nobody was bumping my mixtape like that. But outside of probably like 500 people on my space. But shout out to the Africans. They, like, you could tell they was doing it out of kind of like a little bit pity. And they'd be like, all right, I'll take five, or whatever. But, but I really, those people on something, if you from Queens, um, like you know how important those stores are and were to like that that era of when rap was like in that state, like when I was gonna come up DVDs, when I was buying the instrumental CDs and rapping on it. I would sit in my car sometimes, put my CD in the car, and would um I would write to other people's beats that was popping at the time. I don't got about the fucking tour. And so please don't, I see some smart barbs um because it's so obvious. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so obvious. Um like of course you have to minimize or demonize anything the Barbs and I do because see, first it was a matter of lies. Oh, at Ron the Libra. I'm glad Nicki does listen to the Barbs sometimes. Some of you are very dumb and unoriginal. Okay. Ron, who pissed in your sip? Nah, okay, thank you, Ron. I appreciate Boom. That was on Twitter though. Um mm. I wish they would know it at Barry Juki at Barry Jugu on Twitter. I wish they would know. And oh, they said I hit an Ariana Grande note and press play. Minaj was that. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj hit an Ariana Grande note and press play. Mm. Ha ha. Fuck you thought this was, bitch. So, um. At Cam Dion said, not gonna lie, Nicki really inspires me. That's why she has a fan base like this. She inspires all of us in some sort of way. She's relatable, down to earth, smart, intelligent, never shy away from where she came from, and always make sure to show gratitude at where she's at now. Sometimes I forget she's a rich ass bitch laughing my ass off. Well, thanks, Cam Dion. All right, you guys. I'm gonna play. Y'all already know we gotta get into some things, and we're going to do that while enjoying the music, pressing play. Shout out to Future. Um, Shout out to Future. Shout out to AKA. Shout out to Pluto. He's always a welcomed addition to Gag City. Y'all know I love Future and ATO Jacob, Nicki Minaj, and Future. Oh no, that's a different matchup right there. I mean, that's a different team right there. I don't think you want to go up against that team, but since you guys seem like y'all want to, see, here's the thing. Mentioning AI doesn't shame me, you dumb fuck. I know what the real deal is. Okay? Now, yes. Even I ain't fuck with the shit and cussed my fans out about the shit before. I wasn't on there when they started doing it, like that day when they were really going super duper hard. I was still finishing writing some stuff. Um, so I get it. We wouldn't want to steal anything from anyone. But shout out to the Pink Friday 2 album. That's not AI at all. It's not approved to be used for any promotion, even single art. So when I'm retweeting what my fans are posting, it's no different than when I retweet my fans posting a motherfucking GIF with the press play hashtag, or when I am retweeting my fans. And let's talk about stealing. Like, when Nene said about those gifts, like she said, why ain't I getting paid every time somebody using my face on You know what I'm saying? Why y'all ain't talking about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't explain shit. Suck dick. That's what you gonna do. It's very difficult when you can't shame someone. When so much of... You know what I noticed too? When I was sitting here pregnant and all this stuff, and not mentioning anything, not responding to things, I think people be thinking it's because and it's crazy that they be this dumb. They think that I am shying away from addressing something as opposed to they don't understand. I just don't give a fuck. And then when they see me address it, they be gagged because they realize, motherfucker, you can't shame me for shit. When you gonna get it? Today, tomorrow, or next year. Okay? When you know you are the greatest of all time. You see? You see? When you know you are the greatest of all time. Stop with the fucking your at name on this motherfucking AI shit. I'm not about to post that. Tagging the AI picture. Barbs, I love y'all. Y'all crazy though. That's right. At DKTM1. It said it's future on press Friday too, twice for me, first per year. Marijugu, I just said, now here you go putting your name on your AI. Yeah, what about all the other stolen property? And this year I will be collecting my coins as well. Um, yep, I'm gonna go back through the last decade or so and see how many people on Islet Slide when they stole from me. When they steal my lyrics and my flows. But now you're going to get whacked non-stop until you realize you should have sat there and ate your canned fucking goods. 'Cause the Barbs will triumph over every adversary in 2024. I shall trample over every adversary in 2024. Nicki's lesbian. I love Nicki's soft, soothing voice so much. Oh, I think I'm starting to see some ass shaking. Finally, y'all do realize this is an ass shaking song, right? All of the baddest strippers is gonna be busting it open to this shit. You know that. If a bitch don't come on her show right in the night between tonight and the next 2 weeks at least, if a bitch don't start her show, if a bad bitch get on that motherfucking stage, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the strippers, the ones that actually do it, child. They about to use this song when they when they come on stage to do what the fuck they do. Is the big booty bitch. Like, what the fuck? Why did I do it? Because I had just told y'all how important, we were talking about that line, the opening line, and blah, blah. And then, you know, if you know me, you know I will make an overall rule, or I will set a bar, then leap over that bar and set a new one. So I specifically did it so that you can see I just opened that verse with the most basic lines of all time. Oh, but that verse tends across the motherfucking board, and you know it. You see, I can do that. Yes, Trayon's travel, that was light work for me. I'm going to listen, lashings will be given out every Friday. I don't think y'all realize that I don't care how long it takes to get an op back. I don't think y'all realize that I remember it all when I was pregnant, when I was walking like a penguin and waddling and Papa Bear was in Mama's tummy. How motherfuckers treated me. I've never been the one for pity though. So, they're back with a vengeance again because songs that could have been came out and shit come out now because I set the pace like a runner, ho. Go! I set the tone like a vocal coach. Ah! And let me tell you something. If you know the luxury and the blessing of being put in therapy at a young age, um, I would imagine that that would have huge benefits in your life. Now ask yourselves how many families in the hood could afford that. If you can't even afford heat in your fucking house, heating up the house with the oven. If you can't afford the light bill, lighting up your house with the candle. How you gonna pay for therapy for your children or your child? Well, if that's not the luxury of all luxuries, then what is? And if that's not something that you aspire to do for your children, then something is wrong. Because you see, we realize that so often, what are people talking about? They're talking about childhood trauma. And, honey child, imagine being able to afford to put your children in therapy. What? I never heard about that. Have you? But if you don't think that that's a blessing to do, if you had the opportunity to do that for your child or your children, who the fuck wouldn't? Who the fuck wouldn't? Who the fuck doesn't want to give their children a better life? Who the fuck doesn't become the parent that they feel they needed, or the adult that they felt like they needed when they were a child? So let me tell you something. But you know what? Let me get into this. I'm gonna come back. Remind me. Remind me when I come back. I wanna say something. And the key word is Caribbean. Caribbean, Caribbean. When I come back from playing this song, y'all, if I ask you guys what I mentioned, tell me that to remind me. Let me play this real quick. Hottest new shit on the motherfucking block, bitch. The fuck wrong with you, ho? Okay, so is everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Rosie. You said keyword Caribbean, Nicki. Thank you, boo. Now, and thank you. Oh yeah. Here is what I wanted to say. Um, I saw someone being dumb enough to mention, and so today I'm about to. Today I think I'm gonna unfollow and block at least 500, or at least 100, I should say, 100 to 500 on my Twitter. And these are the words that will get you unfollowed and blocked. Or blocked. If you use the term AI, then I'll know you're dumb. Because you know damn well that we are simply retweeting things. I remember my fans used to draw me the craziest pictures, and I used to retweet them. It used to be a drawing of something named Saw, and I used to be proud of it because you know what? My fans put in effort and they tried. Now, some of it was a hot motherfucking mess and some of it was gorge. It didn't matter. My fans put in effort and I retweeted it. So, suck dick like you've been. Because let's face it, we know you all are. Agree to that. Now, so as my fans did that, they created this world. They probably were bored that day or 2 days for those, whatever. Because I kept telling my fans that we're going to Gag City. And by the way, all the gags have been one after the next. However, listen to this. Number one, every Friday will be pink. I don't think people understand that I have 3 albums done, approximately, if I was putting them into numbers, not meaning names and track listing, but meaning worth of albums that I can, at my leisure, put those, or even something that I write right now. Okay. I also don't think people realize that I'm me, so it doesn't matter anymore what happens. Um, the stats, the facts will always be there. Now, when you ask someone to gamble their career you don't care about them. Okay? So, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Of course, they have to do paid tweets because um, their gold star on the forehead peoples couldn't get the job done. Then what happens? Onika Tanya Mirage, Petty, who's been being bullied constantly by not just people, but corporations and labels and everyone, right? Then she emerges with what sounds like a breath of fresh air for female rap. And now, what frightens everybody is that now they know the bar was raised. If you, if you have money into subpar, if you've invested and quietly investing into subpar, others as well as the ones current already known, but then you don't want the bar to raise, right? Because we know, because everyone knows that, let's face it, okay? Let's face it. Let's face it. This is different. It's just different. But more importantly, I am in a very different space. So that's why I've been taking my time to get to the Roman and Gag City song. It's not because anything else, but other than number one, the album is just so incredible. And as you can see, it's the test of time, breaking all those records. Then of course people are caught off guard. People's confidence shifts because they've been believing their own hype in different ways. And so the Barbs, if there's one thing the Barbs gonna do, is remind motherfuckers. Okay? They gonna remind you of some shit. Okay? Because they don't forget. Even the shit I forget, oh, the Barb's got it figured. They got it in the folder in the file cabinet. They know it's labeled pink. It's marked. Like they gets busy when it comes to those receipts. Okay. Now you have to do a new Nicki Minaj impression. Let's go. Come on, make a go for it. What is the what is the term? What is the term? And shout out to everybody that has already purchased tickets to the tour. To the tour. All the paid bullshit about the tour. Because they had 2 minutes and they had to figure something out quick. And so now you see, by the way, it's a lot of people that's been releasing music, but y'all don't seem to even realize. And they just quietly go in the bush like Homer Simpson, bitch. Like they ain't just, oh no, bitch. We seen you, bitch. You was the same bitch. You see? That's why. That's why. That's why. When you try to do all these things when someone's been nothing but great to you, when you say all those things, when you thought the peoples was on your side and dissing a person who gave you a helping hand. Oh, don't you see? Don't you see? Onika Tanya, she knows how much help she's provided. So you can't convince a person who knows they're a good human. You can't convince them that they aren't simply because they have the receipts to prove it. Of everyone I helped, everyone the Barbs helped. Now let's get into some motherfucking music, bitch. And that's a fact. Now, let's get into some fucking music. Oh God, this is their favorite song. Child, let me play it, cause if I don't play it, they gonna keep on requesting it all show. Okay, Pix X Pixely Next Tide wants to hear this. Let's go. Why y'all like that song so much? Please tell me. Ain't no Prince on the jammies. Meaning, like, you know how pajamas, they always got, like, the Prince's pajamas, like, little cute things on the pajamas. Ain't no Prince on the jammies. But also ain't no Prince on them things that go... No Prince on the jammies, right? Now we're talking about PJ pajamas and them things. Them bra-ta-ta-tas. But it's still a tuck that ass to sleep like your mammy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right? A bitch hot, come fan me. But that ass still sitting. So they know they can't, so I know they can't stand me. Wait a minute, why does keep on going to the Gag City? No, I'm trying to get to my... Oh, no. And that ass still sitting, so I know they can't stand me. What? And let me say this. It's not just about it being bars. It's about it being true. Oh, yes. At Chloe Alexi. I'm getting to that. Huh. So we ain't playing on the internet. I got bigger fish to fry. That's why I got a bigger net. Fishnet and net worth. Now if you are not a Nicki Minaj fan, if you are not yet pulling up in Sri Lanka, Sit your dumb ass down. Cause it ain't a bitch on. Okay, y'all. I wasn't looking. Can y'all respond again? What is the reason why y'all love my life? Cause trust me, I seen Tate trying to uh say his little stuff, trying to incite a riot in God City. Um, right. Okay, let me see. I just love it. Very relatable. It's someone with pure. Oh, someone here. You motherfucker spitting. Good, good, good. Because it's your truth. Why don't you like it? That is the question, big head. What? I mean, I'm screenshotting this shit. Oh no. This is not about to turn into what I ain't getting no motherfucking lashing. Why would I be having to get any But see, if you would have answered that question without name calling and disrespectful in the community when you know we don't do name calling in the community. Okay? Then maybe I would have answered you, right? But no, you go to name calling. You go to name calling like the fourth fucking grade. Shit. All right. Somebody said it's just a great vibe. Somebody said Tone Pope said any song that's vulnerable and personal to you, I love, and I feel as if my life is one of those songs. Oh, okay, baby, I understand. I understand. Dangerous Barbie too said my life resonates with me because of my past relationship and learning how to take control of my life. Okay. Let me tell you something. Whenever you come out of something that was abusive in any way, from physical to spiritual to emotional, or just toxic in any way, even if it was nothing physical, when you come out of that shit, you definitely, you know, have to work on real self care. I would definitely recommend trying to see if you can get it to a therapist if you have the time in your life to do it. Even if it means sometimes now people apparently have been doing FaceTimes. I think that started in COVID. People started doing FaceTimes. And I thought it was a little bit odd. Like when I first heard it, I was like, what? Why would anyone do that? But if you need it, do it. You know what I'm saying? And only you know. Well, thank you, Ozzy Boy. One that said, I feel like some of the songs in PF2 are so deep, and with some I can relate so much. Some tracks are mesmerizing and healing. Good. Thank you. Somebody said, play the remix, please. Okay. Very bossy. A bunch of pray. This is Reno Mirage request. Let's go. They know the difference. Now imagine sitting around crafting what you think are the best Nicki impersonations that you can pull out of your big hole. And then Nicki, because she is Nicki, switches it up whenever she chooses, having fun. Um, I'd stop while you were ahead. Well, and you're not, but and this goes for the entire group, the machinery. But I wouldn't be there's no surprise. And you know what? I'll fuck around and put out another song tomorrow. At this point, I'm doing what I want. And shout out to everybody who already has their Pink Friday 2 tour tickets. Pink Friday 2 Gag City Tour. Do you guys have your tickets? I'm telling you right now. If you love the album, if you can tell that Onika is in a different space, if you can tell that the Barbs are more powerful than they've ever been, then you will know that that tour is also going to raise the bar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna see where I want to hit it towards next. Let's see. Now we're going to enter into the sexy phase of the show. I want you to imagine the sexiest person you know. Whether you're currently in the relationship with them, whether they don't even know you like them. I want you to imagine the sexiest person you know. And I want you to imagine you're having the sexiest night with them. Okay? Yo, that's not normal. Like, thank you, Ricky J, for buying an album. My nigga, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal. It's not. Playing on a very much higher level. And just when you operating at the optimum and you also are having fun, it's just a beautiful feeling, you know? So, hey, everybody, do what you gotta do. Real talk. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna go to something and then go back to the press play. Let me see what goes. Why y'all wanna hear that song now? I don't feel like hearing it. Oh, you know what? Let's hear the. Did we hear the stuck the plug up version yet? Hold on. Now, let's rate. Let's rate things. Fuck the club up. If the club up were a 10, what is. Now keep in mind, You only heard it for less than 24 hours so far. But let's say that Fuck the Club Up is a 10. Um, I'm about to play, press play again. If Fuck the Club Up is a 10, then what is press play? Hold on, let's go. 1 second. Favorite, like, and y'all know how difficult it's been for me to say anything was my favorite over Falling for You. But you know, of course, it's new, so you know how that be, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up. We're probably gonna do like 3 more songs. And then, well, we played Bobby Dangerous. I played Bobby Dangerous, right, a couple times. We can have our flag parade in the Gag City Hall and play Forward from Trini if we want to rep our countries. Oh, wait, did I play this yet? Wait, hold on. Hold the fuck on. I bet I had played this. I don't remember. Thank you, at Gabby Minaj. You were on point with this request. All right, let me see our flags. Let's go. Where your flags at? Where your flags at? Where your, where your flags at? Come on. Okay. I see you. Trinidad, Haiti. I see you. Nigeria. I see you. Come on. Canada. I see you. South Africa. I see you. Let's go. Let's go. So, with that being said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go here with it, and I'm going to come back again a bit later on. But this where we at with it right the fuck now. All right. Love you.